Yo, what is up, Beybladers? Welcome back to another Beyblade X unboxing video. Today, I'm unboxing the BX-45 Samurai Calibur 6-70M booster. It is a little odd that they decided to make the new Samurai Bay a BX release, especially since we have Steel Samurai, another BX Samurai Beyblade. Granted, that's an Echo Fighter of Leon Claw, but still. And personally, I think it would have been more interesting if we had a CX Samurai, but we got this instead. Samurai Calibur is a BX balance type Beyblade. And of course, it's the successor to the UX Samurai Saber, by combining a 4-sided blade with small and large swords, and a bit that combines stamina, defense, and offense. With a spike tip coated in rubber, you get a bait that can block attacks when standing still, and when tilted, uses the rubber to accelerate and land powerful blows with its larger blades. This Beyblade is owned by Tenka Shiraboshi in the Beyblade X series. She's a member of Team Persona and ends up using this Bey to fight her mother, Omega Shiraboshi, in Team Persona's match against Zodiac, the finale of Beyblade X Season 2. While I do think that this Beyblade is overshadowed by Shark Scale, and I'm not completely sure of its competitive value, I'm still hoping that Samurai Calibur is at least a fun new Beyblade to play with. Since this is a booster, the only thing we need to cover is the new Samurai Calibur Beyblade. This stock combo consists of the 670 ratchet and the merge bit. So Samurai Calibur is a BX balance type blade. It's advertised as a 4-sided blade with small and large swords. The smaller swords are meant to deflect attacks when the base is standing upright and chip away at the opponent's stamina, while the larger swords are meant to dish out heavier blows when the base is tilted. Despite the 4-sided shape, Samurai Calibur is actually very round if you look on the underside, so I imagine this might be better used for defense and competitive play. In terms of weight, Samurai Calibur is 36 grams, so that's definitely not going to be an issue. It really just comes down to its shape and how the metal is distributed. I do like the fact they changed Samurai from attack to balance, because honestly, Samurai Saber felt more like a balance type Beyblade anyways. The ratchet is 670, a 6-sided ratchet that's 7mm tall, and a third variant of the 6-sided ratchet rings. These ratchet rings alternate between smaller and larger blades. For what I can tell, the burst resistance is pretty good, so I think 6-sided ratchets are overall really solid. Now this bit, Merge, is the star of the show when it comes to Samurai Calibur. Merge is a balance type bit with a spike tip coated in rubber, just like coated spike from Metal Fight or the Unite driver from Burst. When standing still, the spike tip in the middle allows the Bey to maintain endurance with a strong, stable spin. But when tilted, the rubber causes the Bey to accelerate, allowing it to land powerful attacks. But people weren't excited for Merge's use as a balance bit, but rather a defensive bit. In Beyblade Metal Fight, coated spike was a top-tier defensive performance tip. The spike tip provided endurance, while the rubber increased grip to the stadium floor when the Bey was tilted, making it harder to knock out. While this should imply that Merge is going to be a great defensive bit too, when a proper look of Samurai Calibur was dropped by TT, fans automatically noticed one thing about Merge that might hold it back: its height. Merge is 4mm taller than your regular Beyblade X bit. Being tall in Beyblade X brings a lot of disadvantages without any real benefits, so I don't really see the purpose of making Merge excessively tall like this. Merge also has 18 gears on its axis rather than 16 like Level did. This means it accelerates even faster on the extreme line at the cost of stamina. And since Merge has rubber, and rubber causes the Bey to accelerate, it's not going to be very hard for it to reach the extreme line. This isn't to say that Merge is going to be a bad bit, but rather keep your expectations for it in check. Samurai Calibur stock combo weighs about 45.7 grams, so a solid weight. But as I stated on this channel multiple times, weight is not everything. If the Bey's design isn't good, if it has really bad parts, or has poor weight distribution, the Beyblade is gonna struggle. Let's see if Samurai Calibur is a good Beyblade, and if the new Merge bit does have defensive potential like everyone is hoping for. Well, folks, that will conclude my unboxing of the BX-45 Samurai Calibur booster. The blade itself definitely seems promising. Merge also has potential, but I also think it requires a high skill ceiling if you want to use it for defensive play. Looks like you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, make a comment, and consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching.